Welcome to Bader International's Classic Online Motorcycle Sales. This gorgeous bike is a 1967 Harley Davidson XLCH Sportster. The bike was actually restored in 1988 up at Sacramento Harley Davidson. Two gentlemen that had a lot to do with this. Monty Heath actually did the most of the motor work. Another gentleman by the name of Larry Gallon, he also went by the name of G-Man, had his hand in the work itself. This is a two-owner bike. It's beautifully restored. Hi-Fi blue and birch white paint scheme. Original Davidson carburetor. Of course, it runs off a mag. We have the key sitting there. You can see it zip tied on. And being that this bike was restored back in the 80s, they did a fabulous job. I mean, just a gorgeous, gorgeous job on a very original and correct motorcycle. All the numbers match. Lower case numbers match. The cases are in immaculate condition. Engine numbers are all good. It shows 29,174 miles on the odometer. I'm sure that's how many miles is on the bike since new. It has about 500 miles on it since the restoration, and it's reported to run like a Swiss watch. It has the alloy wheels. Even has the original seat, but it does have an issue with regards to deterioration. The foam on these seats sort of go away after a period of years, and they start acting like salt shakers, and they throw all the yellow dust on top of the engine, or on top of the oil tank, I should say. I went ahead and actually put some black tape just to cover the holes. But I would keep this this seat for display purposes. And I would go out and pick up an aftermarket seat. They're very good, very nice. But I would use that for riding purposes and just put that seat on a shelf and take it out if you go to have the bike judged. Now, being that the bike was restored back in the 1980s, they were not as particular as, or anal, I should say, as we are today. The use of modern hardware back in the day was acceptable. But in today's world, we would want to go ahead and put all the proper 1038 CP headed bolts on it and put the proper fit and finish with regards to either CAD plate or Parkerized finish on the hardware. It wouldn't take much to swap out some of this new hardware and bring the bike up to speed in case you did want to go and have it judged through the AMCA. The paintwork is just absolutely flawless. It's just, the color is bang on, and it's the proper amount of metallic, proper amount of clear coat. And my hat's off to the gentleman that actually did the work. I don't know his name. It's the proper date code for the frame. And all in all, a very nice, very, very perfect bike. Well, this motorcycle, along with many others, can be viewed on our website at www.baterinternational.com, or you can call me direct at 805-798-1802, and I'll be happy to speak to you about it.